Next question up says, I was wondering whether I can rest a bit more than usual if I feel really out of breath for the volume work on squats, especially the later sets. I know that the rest time should be around the same to keep the RPEs accurate, but on the volume work after the single at 8, there's something like 6 sets of 5, and by the later sets, around set 4, I tend to get out of breath and sweat like crazy. The weights are moving quick and all, but it's really hard to focus and the weight starts to intimidate you. You're sweating, heart's pumping, you start feeling that lightheadedness from all the reps. Considering it's no longer RPE reliant rather than risking failure or going over the top RPE wise from lack of concentration, can I just rest more? Usually I rest 5 minutes between each sets. On sets that I feel is tiring, can I rest 10 minutes? I don't find this problem with the bench or the deadlift because you don't need to brace as long as you do in the squat. Short answer is yeah, you can rest a bit longer. I do think that your rests are a bit long anyway, considering that for something like 6 sets of 5, you're usually talking an RPE of around 6, which is going to, for me, in most of the situations that I see, I'm going to be looking at a 2 or 3 minute rest break. Now, not everybody's level of conditioning is the same. And if you need more like a 5 minute rest break, that's fine. And if toward the end you need to stretch that to a 6 or 7 minute rest break to get your wits about you so that you can execute properly, then do that. You know, the number one thing is to execute properly, but also keep in mind that, you know, part of the volume training is that it does need to be hard. So definitely push yourself, make yourself work for that concentration. Don't mess it up. Don't get yourself hurt or anything like that. It's not hard in the sense that you're grinding out something really heavy. It's hard in the sense that, you have to work to concentrate. You have to work to maintain the correct bar path. The cumulative fatigue from all the volume is going to add up, and that's going to be what provides you the training effect. So definitely work hard, but you have to keep the overall pace of things in mind. If it's just too much and you're putting yourself at risk of missing or getting out of position, getting hurt or something like that, or maybe you are already getting out of position and you're just kind of reinforcing a sloppy movement pattern, then yeah, rest a little bit longer and clean that stuff up. But if you can maintain and do your job even with a more compressed rest time, then do that. Work as hard as you can given the constraints that are available.